It's early, so I don't know if anyone's gonna come on, any of my regulars, but I was supposed to be on Wednesday, I was supposed to be on Friday, but didn't quite work out at all. So I wasn't on either day. I got an email from one of my subscribers, and I was like, oh man, I should at least go on and just let people know, like, I'm alive, I'm good. I'm alive. I was gonna say unfortunately, but it's not unfortunate. I'm happy to be here. Just bullshit. I wonder if Jay's up. If he's gonna get the notification and come in. Or Tom. Or Ryan. Hi, Ryan. How are you? It says there's 0 people here. Oh, now it says 1. It takes a second, I guess. How's it going on the island, Ryan? You well, this is early for you. Am I well? Am I ever well? I feel like I'm always unstable. uh, I was supposed to be on Wednesday and Friday. I went to go pick up my sister Wednesday. Was gonna have her live stream with me, but that turned into a fucking nightmare. I'm in Malaga, Spain at the moment. You're in Spain? Holy shit, what are you doing in Spain? What's it like there? I'll never travel. It's like I want to, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't like planes. Hello, Sanu. How are you, my dear? Oh, no. Well, that sucks. I don't know if you guys heard the tss of the fucking cherry falling into the soda can. I don't really have anything to talk about today. I just, like, feel bad that, like, I got messages from people that probably, like, is this girl okay? Your mama worked hard last night. I bet she did. Sleeping. Oh, man. She was a freshwater sprinkler. I wish she would. She'd probably be... She could probably use it, you know? uh, Good for you, Greg. Good for you. You don't even want to know what your mama was doing. Hello, XXX Tentacion 28. You know, when my son first showed me a song by X, it was that Look At Me, Fuck On Me song. And I was like, ugh, I don't fucking listen to this guy. I feel violated. There's like some songs about sex that I'm like, I should feel violated by this, but I like it. But that song, I was like, oh, like it made me cringe. I was like, oh, fuck this guy. And then after he died, I heard some of his other music, and I was just like, oh my god, I fucking love this guy. I'm so sad that he's dead, because he was gonna make awesome fucking music. I have a very nice rack. Well, you know what? I've gained like 20 pounds in the past couple months, so they're huge right now. Oh man, it's like, that's like the only upside to getting fat is your boobs get really nice. What happened with your sister then? Was expecting to see you Wednesday. Dude, you know, it's one thing when someone like gaslights you and you're not like really sure, but you think they're lying. Like, but when like someone gaslights you and you're just like, that's not even what just happened. And you're just like, are we in different realities? Like, are we operating in 2 different dimensions right now? Because I think we are. Um, oh, hey, new guy, how are you? And then I saw lively, lively, how are you? It's too early for this kind of nonsense. Gyno trolls. It's never too early. Oh, man. You'll donate 500. Is that gonna like lead into like 500 what, like dollars? Or are you like, I'll donate 500 loads of semen? Because, I mean, apparently it is never too early for trolls. Um, hello, how are you today? I'm just ducky. Am I alright? I'm recovering. Oh, man. The fucking energetic, fucking draining mind fuck that my sister put me through. Um, oh, thank you, X. XXX Temptation. Um, hello, Misfit. Good morning. You're looking lovely as usual. Thank you. I feel like I look horrible right now. Oh man, you guys, I did. I gained fucking weight. I gotta lose it. I can't. Like, I'll sit here all day, like, talking shit to myself about how disgusting I feel, and I know I'm not even as fat as I feel I am. Can I give you money? Bro, I'm fucking broke. I'm broke. Like, I didn't even pay for this weed. People just give me shit because I'm broke. Am I high? A little bit. Yeah, so, Ryan knows I was supposed to be on Rugger. Rugger's Ryan. Ryan's Rugger, just so you guys know when I say Ryan. Arg, you look sweet. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, so my sister Ryan, and anybody else that wants to hear the story about my fucking sister. So I was gonna, I haven't seen my sister since her mother's funeral in September of 2023. I fucking miss my sisters all the time. But when people are addicts and you can't fucking help them, it's okay to distance yourself. You can't feel fucking guilty. If there's nothing you can do, then there's nothing you can do. Um, um, man, I gotta try to explain this shit without crying because it makes me mad. Because I grew up with three sisters. My older sister tortured my fucking life. I hated her, couldn't stand her. Now she's withering away in a nursing home, just like death would be merciful for that chick. And then like my younger sisters, I was super close with, like, I was like their idol growing up. Like, they fucking loved me and I fucking loved them. And my older sister was so shitty to me that I like made sure I was good to my younger sisters. But they're both addicts, the younger ones. The older one, if she wasn't in a nursing home, she'd be an addict too. And it sucks having to stay away. But my youngest sister is going to be moving out of state with my father. So hopefully she'll get it together, because it's like, if you want to get sober, you can't be around other addicts. You can't. And she's living with my other sister. So, you know, you're going to keep slipping up. You're going to keep relapsing if you're around it all the time. So she's got to get away. But she wants to start streaming and sharing her journey and her road to recovery. And I think that's a great fucking idea. I think that would be amazing. Especially for other people that are struggling, you know, like they could help support her. She can help support them. And she she's like little, short and cute and bubbly, so like people just fucking love her. And then my other younger sister, she's got like the resting bitch face, so like it's just like night and day. Like And she's like resentful towards the little one because everyone loves the little one. She's like, oh, why does everyone love Rissa so much? And it's like, well, because you've got a resting bitch face. People are scared to talk to you. um, but anyways, so I was gonna pick up the youngest one on Wednesday, and we were gonna live stream so that way she could, get some practice and share her story on here. And if anybody that was watching wanted to follow a channel that she was gonna start, they could. Um, I'm thinking like this would be fucking awesome for her, and it'll help like keep her like determined, like to stay on the road to recovery. Um, but yeah, I went to go pick her up, and it like the ride there, I was just getting this weird energy, and I was just like, oh man, I almost feel like I shouldn't be getting her. But then I'm like, no, I fucking miss her. I want to see her, and we're gonna live stream and talk, and we're gonna laugh and catch up and blah 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 blah. So I had messaged her on Facebook like hey, I'll call you when I'm a few minutes away, so that way she could come outside, because I don't really want to see my other sister. I love it, like I love her. I want to see her, but like I'm not one to like bite my tongue when somebody's on fucking drugs. I'm not gonna sit there and like you're nodding out and telling me you're not high. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, I believe you. So I'd rather just not fucking engage. So I call her when I'm like a couple minutes away. I'm laughing because I'm still like, did this really fucking happen? Like, it's literally like we're in two completely different realities. Because I talked to her, I'm like, oh, okay, hey, is this your street? I'm on it. The GPS says I'm like a minute away. Like, oh, is it the tan house, the blue house, the white one? And she's like, oh, the blue one. I'm like, yep, it has a 17 on it. Okay, this is the one. And she's like, all right, give me a minute, I'll be out. I'm just gonna get my stuff together. I'm like, okay. Now, she lives in the straight hood. Like, when I was younger and I was like dating like bad boys, like it was cool to be there. But it's like, I've got two fucking kids. It's late night. Like, my son was working, he had my car, so I couldn't go get her till like late night. And it's just a fucking sketchy ass area. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm a female, like alone, just sitting here. And there's like because of the snow, like, and where the parking is, like, cars that are driving by are having to squeeze past my car, and I'm like, great, somebody's gonna sideswipe my car. Then I'm gonna have to deal with that shit. Like, so I'm just having anxiety. This bitch has me sitting outside for 10 minutes. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, oh, come on, like, and oh, wait, I forgot to mention, there was like an urgency for me to get her because she was fighting with my other sister and my other sister's boyfriend. So she's like crying, like hurry up, like, and I'm like, shit, I gotta wait for my son to get out of work because I don't have a car. So it's like, I am really anxious to get there because I miss her, I want to see her. So I'm waiting for 10 fucking minutes, and like how, like, when you're waiting, like 1 minute feels like 10 minutes, well, this 10 minutes felt like a fucking hour, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking leave, like, what the fuck? And then I suddenly, like, out of the corner of my eye, I see, like, her little head bopping, and I'm like, oh, okay, here she comes. It's fucking freezing cold. This bitch is in shorts, and a fucking jacket, and a t-shirt. And she's on the phone, and she walks up to my car, and she goes to, like, grab the handle to open the door, and then she pauses, and then she looks towards the back of my car at, like, a black truck, and then she walks away from my car and goes and gets in it. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm messaging her, like, what's the deal? And she didn't answer me, and it's like, I'm not getting out of my car and approaching a fucking strange black truck. I don't know if you're fucking sucking dick for drugs. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I fucking left. Now, the message that I had sent her about, hey, I'll call you when I'm a few minutes away, I'm like almost home. It's like we live 20 minutes from each other, so I'm almost home. And I get a message saying, hey, I'm more than ready to go. I'm just waiting on you. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So I message her back like, are you fucking high? And then now I'm an asshole for accusing her of being high when she's been trying so hard to be sober. And she said she was standing outside for 20 minutes waiting for me. Like, bitch, you came out and almost got in my car and then turned and went and got in your fucking dealer's car. Bitch, it's 11 o'clock at night. Nobody's just stopping by to say hi to you when you're waiting for me to leave. Like, you've been crying, like, telling me, like, hurry up. And I'm just like, did this just really happen? Like, I'm completely mind-fucked right now. And then I'm like, you went and got in the fucking car. She's like, well, why didn't you beep? Why wouldn't I? What the fuck? Let's not keep trying to turn this into I did something wrong. Because then it's, oh, you know, I just needed someone to be supportive of me instead of accusing me of things. I called you. I thought I could count on you. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I don't fucking come out late night for nobody. Nobody. But I fucking came out late night for you. I fucking miss you. And oh, you're gonna use, oh, you lost your mom, your kids, like, and try and, don't fucking guilt me. Like, I know what you've been through, you fucking bitch. Like, I sat there watching you nod out at your mother's funeral for fucking hours. It was the most painful thing for me to fucking experience. And I know you're in pain, so, like, I get you didn't want to fucking deal with that shit. But what the fuck? I was sober at your mother's funeral. I fucking dealt with it. I fucking dealt with you and our other sister fucking nodding out. At least the little one admitted to me that day that she was high. The other one just kept trying to tell me she was tired. Bitch, you're not tired. You're not tired. You look like you're ODing right now. Like, I'm just like... So, I didn't live stream Wednesday like I was supposed to. I was sitting in my car crying for hours over the fuckery. So, I blocked both of them on social media. I was like, fuck these bitches, but, you know, I did end up calling her, and on her end, I smoothed it out with her, but on my end, I'm all fucking set. But I don't want her using us fighting as a fucking excuse to get high. So to her, I want her to think we're good. But we're fucking not. We're not. Go to my dad's, get sober, and I wish you the fucking best. And maybe someday, like, we could try again. But I'm just, like, completely fucking disturbed by the entire fucking experience. I'm still disturbed by the experience of their mother's fucking funeral. Like, I just... you know, and also, you know, I talk about energy on my channel, and I've done a lot of work on myself, and I've worked with a lot of beings and deities, and the way it all went, like, she didn't even actually get to touch the handle on my car. Like, it just, like, the whole thing was just, like, energetic protection. Like, yeah, things happen and play out, whatever, in, you know, this 3D world, but on like a higher, like 4D, 5D fucking whatever fucking dimension, like, that was energetic protection. It was like, no, Lindsay, this chick cannot get in your car. You can't be near her. I've done too much work. Allowing her in my life and close to me like that, it would have just led to more and more and more, like, I've been spending days trying to recover from how much that shit fucking drained me and how much that shit fucking hurts. I can't get involved. I can't get involved. So it's like, you have to put up boundaries, and, you know, not just me, but I'm just, anyone that's listening, you have to put up boundaries, and Don't feel guilty about it. It's not... You can care about someone and love someone, but do it from a distance. You have to. It's not right to... You don't owe anyone your fucking energy. I don't give a fuck who they are. If they're your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, I don't give a fuck. You don't owe anyone your energy like that. Ever. Ever. So people are either going to respect your boundaries, and I'm sorry, like, had I showed up a little later after you met your dealer, what fucking drugs were you going to be bringing to my house? Or what kind of drugs were you going to be on when you got in my car? I don't want to be around anyone on drugs. It's like weed, yeah, fine. But I don't want to be around anyone that smokes crack, smokes meth, does heroin. Like, I don't want to be around it. I spent a lot of my youth around that shit and all those fucking kinds of people. I'm all fucking set. Like, I'm so fucking lucky I didn't become an addict. I don't want that for me. I don't want that for anybody. That life fucking sucks. My stepmother's fucking dead. Their mother's dead. Oh, man. They've both overdosed. It's like... You know, at least the little one wants to get away and get sober, but it's like, I can't be the one to fucking help you. Hopefully. Last time she moved with my dad, her kid's father ended up going out there and fucking it all up for her, but he's dead now, so... The only thing that could fuck it up for her is if my other sister ends up moving down there. Because my other sister, I don't see her getting sober. She won't even admit that she's doing drugs. She'll be legit nodding out in your face telling you she hasn't done a drug. Like, oh, man. And then, like, she'll get mad at you for, like, even thinking that. Or, like, not believing her. Hold on, let me... Is she or you high? It was just like so like mind-boggling. And then she was telling me she didn't talk to me. Like when I had told, like, because I said to her, I'm like, I was on the phone with you when I pulled up. How can you sit here and tell me that I haven't shown up yet? Or that you've been waiting for me and I never came? I was on the phone with you when I pulled up. You said you were coming out. I sat there looking at my phone for 10 fucking minutes. Like, where is this bitch? Like, how can you even fucking tell me that didn't just happen? Like, oh yeah, and then she was like throwing it in my face. Oh, like, well, you haven't even been here for me. Bitch, I've been trying to talk to you since your fucking mother died, but you always have different phone numbers. I've had this phone number for fucking 10 years. So, you know, times where I've talked to you and then we reconnected on Facebook, I'm like, call me. I've tried calling you through Facebook. You don't fucking answer. You'll be like, I miss you. I want to see you. And then I'm like, okay, well, let's make plans. Like, and now you're going to fucking tell me that I haven't been there for you? Bitch, you've been fucking high. I've been right here. You know where to find me. Now you're going to try to turn it on me. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, you little high fucking bitch. What the fuck? I love her so much. I'm so mad. I'm so mad and so sad. Fucking bitch. Siblings arguing gets nasty as well. They know how to get you pissed off. Yeah. Little fucking bitch. Little fucking bitch. People are going to be people. Wow, that's crazy story right there. Dude, it's just like, it's not even like she didn't come outside and I left, you know, and then like, you know, she came outside after and was waiting for me. Like, she came outside and almost got in my car and then tried to tell me that didn't happen. Like, what the fuck? Oh man, it's like, was that a dream? Was that even real? Because it didn't make, I just was telling her after, like, make it make sense. Because it doesn't fucking make sense. Like, oh man. And then when I told her, like, I watched her get in that fucking black truck and she, well, why didn't you beep? It's 11 o'clock at night in the fucking ghetto. I don't want to fucking be here. I'm already having anxiety for fucking 10 minutes, which felt like an hour to me. And you want to know why I didn't fucking beep at you in the black shady truck you got in? Like, maybe when I was younger, I would have hopped out, went and knocked on the window and was like, where's my sister? Who the fuck are you? Why is she getting in your truck? Like, but it's like, I'm pushing 40, bitches. Like, I got kids. Like, I don't got time for this shit. Like, I also get same experience. Oh, that sucks. People suck. People suck. I hope she gets better, man. I really do. There is a woman's place in Gainesville, Georgia. She can get sober there. They stand on business. Well, she's going to Oklahoma with my dad. It's 25 hours away from me. So I won't be driving to pick her up for nothing then. I'm not going to do it now. She fucking ruined it that night. Like, you know, like my whole life, anytime either one of them would call me, I'd be right fucking there. And then, like, as we got older and, like, they never got it together, it's like, I'm still trying to get my life together, but I don't put that on anybody. That's all on me. They'll just, I don't know. They're just broken. I don't know. Maybe they're broken beyond repair. Who knows? Who knows? But it's just weird, like, growing up with so many siblings, and now I'm just like, I feel like an only child. It's lonely. It's lonely. Damn, so you've had an eventful Jerry Springer week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, just an eventful Jerry Springer life. And you know what's funny? On Valentine's Day, I was thinking about Valentine's Days that I've had. And I'm like, you know what? Sometimes, you know, I don't even feel sad about being single on Valentine's Day. I bought myself a fucking Valentine because one Valentine's Day I was dating a fucking guy that it was the morning after Valentine's Day. I found out that he had fucked my sister. And then I stayed with him and like tried to give him a chance to like redeem himself. And then he ended up ghosting me because he felt so fucking guilty. He just looked sad all the time when he looked at me, like, man, I'm a piece of shit. And then he just disappeared. It was like, dude, we've been dating for 7 months. We've been friends for 5 years. Like, you're just gonna fucking ghost me? What the fuck? I fucking woke up the morning after Valentine's Day from a text from my sister, like, I fucked your man. Like, and then, couple weeks later, my sister, my mother, and my niece got hit by a drunk driver, and it was just she was saying in the hospital, she's like, this is my karma for fucking your man. Because after she fucked him, she was like, you can punch me in the face. I was like, I'm not even gonna fucking waste my energy hitting you. I just fucking, you just disgust me. Because me and my older sister, like I told you guys, like she tortured my fucking life growing up. She didn't just like fuck that dude that I dated. She fucked like my son's father, before and after I had a kid with them. She fucking fucked all her friends, boyfriends, and kids' mothers. She just sucked as a person. What was I saying? Where was I going with that? I don't know. But yeah, Valentine's Day. Sometimes it is good to be single because you could wake up to a text from your sister that she fucked your man. Oh yeah, Jerry Springer. That's where I was going with it. Yeah, afterwards she's like, Lynn, we should go on Jerry Springer. And I'm like, why the fuck? Why the fuck would I want to go on Jerry Springer? And I mean, I'm on YouTube now telling the world and tell the world that you fucked my man. Like, why would I want to do that? Like, that's ridiculous. Rest in peace, Jerry. But like she's the kind of person that would want to go do that. It's like you probably fucked him because you want to go on Jerry Springer, you fucking weird ass bitch. Oh, the gym. Yeah, it would help get over addiction. But like I said, she's living with other addicts, so I mean, she needs to get out of that situation and surround herself with sober people. I think you turned out pretty fine. God bless you. Thank you, the new guy. Keep up the good work. I will. I will. I think you're the high bitch, to be honest. Don't start crying, you bloody sissy. I didn't cry. I got teary-eyed, but I didn't fucking cry, Ryan. Fuck you. I almost said suck a dick, but then it was like, no, wait, don't talk to Ryan like that. That's my boy. Give it a bit of time and reach out to her again. Try resolve it. Well, no, I ended up talking to her that night, and like I said, like to her, it's resolved. To me, I'm all set. I'm all set. Dude, it was just so draining for my energy. Like I'm not giving my energy like that to anyone. Fuck you. Fuck you. And the little one, my youngest sister, that I got a soft spot for her. That she's like, I don't know. But yeah, that soft spot just got real fucking hard. Real hard. Real hard, real quick. Man, don't hold it against her. Obviously, the drugs have her character, but stay away until she has 6 months off the shit. Well, here's the thing. She's done it before where she's gotten sober for like months, you know? She has 2 kids. She lost both of them. She was pregnant with the second one while the first one was in child protective services, and she was in a sober house and she was doing good, and there were like, as long as she stayed doing good, she was going to get to keep her baby and get her other kid back. But she slipped up while she was pregnant in the sober house, and she got kicked out of the sober house. She didn't get her son back. They took her next kid right from the hospital. So just more reason to get high, you know? And it's like, I get it. I get it. Like, if someone took my fucking kids from me, I wouldn't want to fucking deal with that shit either. And now her mother's gone too. Like, she has all the reasons in the world to fucking be high. I'd want to be fucking high too. But, if you stopped getting fucking high, you would have got your kids back. So, you know, but it's... You know what's frustrating is, like, I know they have, like, at the methadone clinics, I know they have, like, a counselor that they talk to, but no, these people need a fucking therapist, like a psychotherapist. Someone to help them dive into why they're fucking using in the first place. Not just, oh, well, what's frustrating you at the moment? No, really dive into the fucking root of the wound and heal it. Or else it's going to keep coming up. Every time something triggers it to reopen, there's that moment of, should I relapse or not? But they slap a Band-Aid on it. I'm not talking about the addicts. I'm talking about the people that are trying to help the addicts. It's like, oh, well, we got a Band-Aid on it. That's good enough for now. Like, no, it's not good enough. We need to do better. We need to do better, because I've known so many people in the methadone and Suboxone programs, and, well, usually people on Suboxone, I've noticed they actually are trying to get sober. It's the people on the methadone that they're still doing heroin. Like, pretty much all of them. There's only like two people that I've ever known that were in the methadone program and weren't using while they were in it. But one of them, the other one I'm not sure. But one of them was saying when they first went in the methadone program, they were still using. They were still slipping up. They say like, oh, well, but the methadone makes it so you can't get high. Apparently they still do get fucking high. So I don't know what they're talking about because, you know, my stepmother, both my sisters, they've all been in the program and they all still get high. Well, my stepmother doesn't anymore because she's fucking dead. You know, it's like the whole fucking COVID thing. Like, oh, let's shut down the whole world because of COVID. What about the fucking drug problem that's going on around the whole fucking world? The fuck? It's probably worse in America. Just like we're all fatter in America. Maybe America's like, kind of like a test tube, like an experiment. Let's see how fat and miserable we can make these people. Let's see how many drugs we can get them to take. Let's see how sick they can make themselves, and then, you know, we'll get rich off of all the drugs that we're making from the things we made them sick from. I don't know. I fucking hate this world. Everything's just so fucked. Everything's just so fucked. I'm like really leaning, huh? Ugh. Oh, it's because of where the phone is. It's because of where the phone is. Yeah. Oh, thank God it was a sister. I just joined and thought you were talking about Mom. Either fucking way, it doesn't matter who I'm talking about. Fucking shit's fucking crazy. Yeah, my mom's a whole other story. Oh, right. Well, Ryan, I don't think you were here for the full moon reading, but when I did the full moon reading, the live stream for the full moon, in that reading, I had said we had the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is like defending yourself, getting to a higher ground, and it's like this guy's got the one wand and he's trying to push off the six other wands that are coming at him. And I was saying how, because then the Two of Cups came out, and Two of Cups is about like connections with other people. So it's like two people coming together. But I had said the Seven of Wands is also like a block. Like there's obstacles. You know, the guy's trying to fight off the obstacles, get them out of the way. On one hand, there's connections that have been blocked that are going to be coming together. They're not going to be blocked anymore. But I also said there's connections that are obstacles that hold you back, and those people are going to be knocked out. And I didn't mean knocked out like punched and knocked out. I meant they're going to be just knocked out of your life. They're just suddenly, they're just going to be out of the way. And I feel bad that, like, I think my reading was dead on, and unfortunately I think my sisters are one of those obstacles that hold me back, and it drains me and it pulls me down. And it's like I should have been on here, like, putting my energy into my channel, and instead I've been spending days fucking crying and trying to feel like even fucking talking. I wasn't even planning on coming on this morning, but when I got emails and friggin' messages from subscribers, I'm like, shit, I gotta at least go on and say something. So yeah, and that happened on the night of the full moon. And in astrology, in my natal chart, the sun and the moon were in my 4th and my 10th house. The 4th house is home, family, your roots. 10th house is, you know, the outer world, public view, how the public sees you and views you. It's also like the inner world and the outer world, the inner home and then the outer home, like the 10th house can represent the actual physical structure of the home. Um, and the 4th house is like what's going on inside. Um, so yeah, so sometimes my readings are pretty on. Pretty on point. On Valentine's Day, I had a date, went out dressed like a chicken, and I met a girl who was dressed like an egg. One thing led to another, and the lifelong question was answered. It was the chicken people. Oh, Ryan, where have your jokes been? I feel like we haven't had your jokes in so long. Hi, Rasta. How are you, my dear? It's always so lovely to see you. When I see your name, I just get this like really like happy vibe in my energy. I love it. You are cute and pretty. Thank you. Thank you. You smoking green? Yeah, I gotta light it and smoke it. I was busy talking. Okay, interesting. I got a reading done by my mom, and she said I was in competition with someone else over a woman and to walk away. Weird thing was, my ex contacted me and apologized, got me thinking, oh shit, well, don't. Your mom's pretty much like, nope, walk away. Oh, sorry to hear this, but you know your stream family has your back. I know, I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and that's why I wanted to get my sister on here, so to get her comfortable, I wanted her to start her own channel, because I think it would be good for her, to have support. It's like when I started this channel, I wasn't thinking like, oh, like people are going to be supportive of me and make me feel good. I'm like, oh, I'm here to support people and make them feel good, and maybe make them laugh, or give them some insight. But I love you guys. You guys are the best. My soul family of misfits. That was weird and true. Yeah, it was Ryan. Your mom's good at reading. Maybe she should start her own channel. That joke was funny. Wait, what joke? Oh, what, Ryan's? When I see you too, I am so happy to know you're okay. Thank you, Rasta. Thank you. Where are you from? I don't tell anyone where I'm fucking from. There's too many creeps on here. Too many fucking creeps on here. Hello, I'm new. What's going on? I'm just smoking weed, trying to recover from some fuckery. I read cards on here. I read tarot, and I talk about life and conspiracy theories. Conversation can really go anywhere at times, But today, I was supposed to be live streaming Wednesday night and Friday night, and I didn't come on either night because I had some bullshit happen Wednesday that fucking drained me. And then I was getting messages from subscribers. I was like, shit, I gotta like go on and tell them like, I'm alive. I'm alive. But how are you doing, Eclipse, darling? Oh my god. My friend's like, it's slippery out here, be careful. Like, okay. What was I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, Eclipse, darling. I fucking love the moon. I was so mad the night of the full moon. It was so cloudy, like where I am, so I couldn't see it. I was like, motherfucker. And then that shit happened with my sister. I was like, this Leo full moon sucks. Oh my god, and then my sister, after, before I smoothed things over with her, after I blocked her on social media, she friggin', she was calling my phone. I told her, like, I don't want to fucking talk to you, like. And, I had 2 voicemails from her. One was just like, her crying for a couple minutes, not even a couple minutes, a couple seconds. And then the next one was actually like 2.5 minutes long. And it's literally just her and my other sister and my other sister's boyfriend all screaming at each other. And then the voicemail like ends with her being like, "See, I just need you to like come get me," like trying to guilt me. It's like, bitch, I was there. I came to get you. You didn't get in the car. You went and got in some shady fucking person's car behind mine. Like, but I'm an asshole for accusing you of being high. You're a fucking liar. And what pisses me off is she's the one that doesn't lie to me about being high. But I think she just didn't want to feel like an asshole or want me to know what an asshole she was for doing what she was doing that night. Maybe in the future when I talk to her, she'll be like, "Yeah, Lenny, I'm sorry. Like, I was getting high. Like, I was trying to get high before you got there so that way I could get my fix." I had to kick her and her kid's father, may he rest in peace. I kicked them out of my car one time because they told me they didn't have anywhere to sleep. They were living in a tent at the time. And they said their friend was going to let them stay there. So I gave them a ride to fucking shady ass area. And he got out, but she didn't. And he was like, "Hold on, I want to just make sure he's here right now." And I'm like, okay. He was buying crack. He was buying crack. They knew they couldn't ask me to give them a ride to go get crack because I wouldn't. So they were like, "Oh, we don't want to sleep in the tent tonight." Like, you know. And I didn't have my own place, so I couldn't, and besides, I wouldn't let that fucking guy stay in my house. I mean, the dude was like trying to fucking scrape up change out of my car that night, and he's like, "You got any change?" I'm like, I look at my change thing, and there was like a SD card. I'm like, "No, there's like 19 cents in an SD card," and he wanted the change and the SD card. I was like, "Whoa, you are like a special kind of addict." Like, you'll take an SD card. What kind of dealer takes SD cards? But he gets back in the car and he said there was like some kind of problem, and so I'm like, "Oh, that sucks." I'm like, "You know what? Like, we'll go back to my house real quick, and I'll smoke with you guys, and then I'll drop you guys back off." And oh wait, no, I didn't word it like that. I said, "We'll go back to my house. I'll get some weed for you guys." But what I had meant when I said it was that I was gonna smoke with them and I was gonna give them weed, but I ended up not giving them weed because of how things went down. So we get back to my house. I start rolling a blunt because at the time I didn't smoke joints. I only smoked blunts. And her man's like, "Oh, I thought you were giving us weed." Now in my head, I'm thinking like I'm gonna smoke a blunt with them and give them weed. And so now he's kind of like agitated that I'm not giving him weed. And so that's when I changed my mind. I'm like, "Well, I was going to give you guys weed, but I'll still smoke this blunt with you and then I'll drop you off." And so he wanted to get out of the car and leave right then and there, and he was going to start walking. And she got mad. She got so mad, and she looked at him and was like, "You're not leaving." And then he was like, "No, I'm leaving." And I was like, "Really? Like, I'm gonna smoke a fucking blunt with you guys." And then when she looked at him and said, "I want my fucking hit," I was like, "You guys bought fucking drugs?" I was like, "You know what? I'm not smoking this fucking blunt with you. I'll give you a fucking ride home." I had just got her a cell phone and everything, added her to my plan. I didn't even end up giving them a ride the whole fucking way. I ended up pulling over and kicking them out of the car. I'm like, "Give me the fucking phone. Get the fuck out my car." And, they got out of the car. I turned my car around to head back home, and as I was driving by them, he was grabbing a rock. So my crazy ass, like now, who I am now, I would have just kept driving and been like, "Oh man, I hope he doesn't break my window." But who I was back then, I fucking slammed on the brakes. I was like, "Why are you gonna smash my shit?" And my man's like, "What the fuck are you doing? Just go." And then I look, and my little sister's jumping on him. She's like on his back because she's like upset that I just threw her out on the side of the road, but she's not gonna let him smash my window. But my man's just like, he's gonna end up hitting you with the fucking rock. Like, just go. Um, yeah. I'm so lucky no one ever hit me in the face with a rock. Although I did get sunglasses hummed in my face once and it felt like a fucking rock. But I wasn't even being an asshole or crazy that time. That time I was being nice to a fucking boyfriend who was being a liar. He got out of my car and it was late and he was drunk, so I didn't want him to get in trouble. So I kept riding along next to him, just like being like, babe, just get back in the car. Like, I don't want you to get in trouble. Like, it's whatever. Like, you fucking lied. I don't care. Just get in the car. I don't want you. And he fucking got mad that I had said again that he lied, so he fucking took his sunglasses. It was nighttime. I don't know why the fuck he had sunglasses. And he fucking hummed them through the car window. They hit me in the face, and they fucking split my forehead open. I found them on the back seat. They were all fucking mangled. But yeah, so there's been a lot of crazy shit with this chick. Why was I getting into that story anyways? I don't know. I'm a little stoned right now, so, and I'm ADD, so I forget what I'm talking about all the time. Oh man, guys, I gotta lose weight. I can't stand seeing this thing. Make it go away. This extra chin neck that I got. Oh man. Oh yeah, I was talking about the full moon because I just saw Eclipse Darling. And I was like, oh yeah, I started talking about that again because I was talking about the full moon. And I love the moon. I did get to see the moon the other night though. I saw it a little bit last night, but then it did get cloudy. But I love the moon. Me and the moon have a special relationship. Alright, hold on, let me... I'm pretty good. Got a friend over. I'm just watching for her. I love the moon too. And I'm a Leo. Yeah, the guy I like is a Leo. Leos are hot. Wait, are you a dude? You're probably hot. Or if you're a chick, you're probably hot too. Yeah. Yeah. One of my sisters is a Leo. She's very, 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 very hot. She doesn't think so. Because she was always like the heaviest one out of all of us. So she always like thought like she was like the fat girl. It's like, girl, you're thick. You're still hot though. Like, you're not like but there was no telling her that, you know. Even like, just like there's no telling me I'm not fat right now. I'm like, yes I am. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. I should name this. It's like a whole other face. I have a face on top of my face. Even when your life is not good, you bring vibes. Love you. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. So that's my motto. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. Or if I don't laugh, I'll murder someone. Like, then sometimes I laugh, cry. That's when people start getting scared. Yeah, true that. You're obviously not where you want to be in life at the moment, but you'll definitely find it, love. Thank you, Ryan. Question, how do you read tarot cards? My aunt has some, but we aren't too sure how to read them. Well, you know, it's like they have the guidebook, and each card has a certain meaning, but there's more to it than that. You have to read the energy that's coming off cards. You know, like, some people will read them reversed. I don't like reading them reversed because it doesn't necessarily have to come out reversed for it to have a reversed energy. So it's like, just like look at the card. Is there anything in the picture on the card that your attention is most drawn to? And if so, what does it symbolize to you? You know? And then also sometimes like you'll like look at the cards and you'll feel like a certain type of energy, and then you have to kind of be like, what does this remind me of? Like, you know, you can have like a spread in front of you where it reminds you of a time you were in a relationship where you were being gaslit. It kind of has that same energy of like, this feels weird. Something's off. I feel like I know what it is, but I don't. You know? Oh my, that is an awful lot. Yeah, life is an awful lot. Something we just have to find a way to put up with our siblings, not easy life. Yeah, how old is your sister? She's, oh shit, she's 5 years younger than me. So, how old is she now? I have to think about it. Shit, wait, how old am I? Oh man, I'm gonna be 39, guys. So that means she's gonna be 34. So she's 33 right now. Right? Yeah, she's 33. It's like, she's the youngest out of all my siblings. So, like, that's like baby sister to me. Like, even when she's like 90, she'll be my baby sister still. Oh, I'm a chick. You're hot. I don't think I'm hot. LOL, I'm fat as fuck. I'm hiding my belly right now. My boobs are gigantic. My boobs are gigantic right now, so that's the plus side. Oh, man. And you say you're fat as fuck, but, like, I also think I'm fat as fuck right now, so, like, what does that even mean, you know? I mean, there's fucking people that are anorexic and 70 pounds saying that they're too fat. So it's really perception. But I only think I'm fucking fat as fuck because when I was younger, like, someone my size, like, you know, like, a girl my size, like, in our, like, crew or in our, like, group chilling, like, we would be like, that's the fat girl. And now it's, like, suddenly, like, my size isn't the fat girl, and I'm so confused. I'm so confused. It's like, am I fat? I'm not skinny. Like, um, nature is life. I love the moon. Yeah, I love the moon too, Rasta Charlie. You know, when you're out looking at the moon, chances are I'm probably looking at it at the same time because I'll literally like sit outside just staring at the moon like a weirdo for like an extended period of time. 250 pounds. That's not bad though. That's not bad. Like I'm 185 right now. So I know if I was 250, I'd be saying the same thing. Um, my mom's about 250. She's looking good though because she was a little heavier and she's looking good. And you know what? You know what? It's all about how we fucking carry it. And I don't mean physically. I mean energetically. You know, like I love like the chicks that are overweight that are like, I'm big and I'm beautiful. I'm like, oh my God, I wish I had that type of energy. I wish I was like, I wish I could be 400 pounds and still be like, I fucking love myself. There's just more of me to love. Like, fuck you. You know what I mean? But like, I'm just like, it feels uncomfortable, you know? Like, people that are overweight, they'll like complain that they're overweight, but nobody ever tells you how uncomfortable it is. Nobody ever told me it could hurt. Okay? Because you know, if I you know, after I had my daughter, I wanted to like be like sitting on the floor with her, but like the fat from the bottom half of my legs being squishing against the top half of my legs, that shit hurts. I'm like, oh, I can't even like sit on my shins. I would have to like sit on my butt to play on the floor with my daughter because it would hurt for my fat to be squishing against itself. And I'm like, how come nobody ever told me that if I go overweight that it would hurt? Like, I knew I would be unhappy with how I look, but nobody ever told me it was going to be painful and uncomfortable. Like, oh, man. You are just right. Absolutely. Thank you. I was just, the you are just right. It made me think of like baby bear's porridge. I feel like there's some kind of message within that. I just don't know what it is because I'm a little stoned. Oh yeah, Eclipse Darling. Sometimes like I just give messages off of like symbolism of things that I experience, like in my yard. All right, so in tarot, in some of the decks, the Tower card is a tree and a lightning bolt's hitting the tree and the tree's just like fucking falling, right? Recently I was outside and it was dark and I heard crack and then a tree fall. And it made me think of the Tower card, but I couldn't see where in the yard it had fallen. So I thought there was symbolism in that. It's like, okay, there's like a tower moment, but like you don't really see what it is yet. It's like unclear like what has happened. It's like something shocking has happened, but it's unclear what has happened. Oh my god, that's making me think about my story with my sister. It's like, okay, this is like shocking and it's unclear what the fuck is going on. But something really fucking serious is happening right now. um Oh, and a tree. What does a tree symbolize? You know, it's got fucking roots. Trees can symbolize family. See? See? My fucking message about the fucking tree falling tower moment, it ended up being something that played out in my life and it's probably played out in other people's lives. There's messages everywhere and in everything, guys. And you know, there's a lot of people that like try to like talk about symbolism and stuff and we just sound like we're crazy, but if other people are actually paying attention to what it is that's being said, they'll realize that shit's actually happening. um was it the full moon reading or was it the reading before that? Because something just popped in my head, a comment that I had made about something. It was like a channeled message like while I was trying to read tarot cards, something along the lines of something's gonna happen, you can't stop it, nobody can stop it. um I don't know, maybe a World War III is gonna full on take place, I don't know. But whatever it is, like something that's going to happen, like you can't control it. You have to just accept it for what it is and handle it the best you can. Give yourself time to process, and then, you know, if it's necessary to respond, then respond. But don't react. Don't react. Um, well, just like even the thing with my sister, like I ended up, to her, I want her to think things are smoothed over. So I contacted her to smooth things over that night. All that fucking shit happened. Um, because it's like at first, like I did react. I mean, in the heat of the moment, I'm reacting, but it's like, all right, I'm not. I know something shady was going on, but I don't really necessarily need to know what's going on. I need to smooth it out and just let it play out. I was also saying in my readings about like how when shit hits the fan, you need to not react to it. You need to process and let it land where it's gonna land. So I've been like trying to keep in mind like things that I've said in my readings, and it's actually kind of like, oh, okay, it's been helpful because a lot of it keeps coming up the way things have been playing out lately. Um, so I just wanted to reiterate for anyone that had heard the message before and for anyone that hasn't heard those messages, in case it might be helpful for you um, in your day to day, because, you know, life. Oh man, you guys know that Nas and Lauryn Hill song, "If I Rule the World," and it starts off and he's like, "Life, I wonder, will it take me under? I don't know." I'm like, shit, it will. Oh man, my fucking stomach. I'm just so bloated. Oh, man. I'm just so bloated. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh man, I'm so mad at myself because I was 193 after I delivered my daughter and I wanted to lose the weight for so long. I know I probably won't ever get back down to 130, but like I really want to lose the weight for so long, and I went through a fucking bullshit situationship that mind fucked me and fucking broke me to fucking pieces. which in turn made me depressed and lose 30 pounds. So I was like, yay! Like, I just wanted to like get into like I had reached 159 at one point, but then I went back up. So I was like, oh fuck! Like I was almost in the 150s. I've got some size 10 jeans that that are in the back of my closet that I really want to fit into again, and now I'm like, shit, 185. Fuck! I've almost gained all the fucking weight back, motherfucker. Motherfucker. You know what? I blame the Mars retrograde. Maybe when it goes direct, I'll start burning off some of this weight. I don't need to be skinny, skinny. One time I lost too much weight. I wasn't even trying. It was after a bad breakup, after the fucking guy that fucked my sister then ghosted me. I lost so much weight. Like, my normal weight was 130, and I got down to 118. And I was, like, eating lots of pasta, like, trying to, like, really carb up to put weight back on because I got so skinny. I didn't like it. I felt disgusting. So, you know, there is a thing as too skinny, you know, when you're overweight and you're like, I just want to lose weight. I wish I was thin. And it's like, but not too thin. I don't want to go too far, you know? What experience do you have with ghosts? Do you ever speak to them? Well, for me, my experience with ghosts, like, people that I have cared about that have passed away, I've seen them in dreams, or like I'll have like a flash in my head. Other people that speak to ghosts, I don't know if they like see someone in front of them or if they visualize it all in their head like I do. But like I don't try to. Like when I was younger and my boyfriend passed away, I had a dream about him, and he told me, me and his parents, we were in the woods, we were looking for him, calling his name, we couldn't find him, and then he suddenly appeared and he said, "Stop looking for me, I'm not lost." And with my experiences now, as an adult with stuff like that, I'm like, oh, okay, like that wasn't just a dream, that was a visit. And my cousin, after he died, I've had a few dreams about him. And I had like flashes in my head of him after he died. I kept seeing him with his head in his hands like that. But his kid's mother was doing a lot of bad things after he passed away. So I just kept seeing him sitting there just like just feeling like upset and like sad, and just like there was nothing he could do. He just felt beat, like he felt defeated, and distraught. And then I went to go see a medium, and she was telling me that he was experiencing, like, if you guys have never seen the movie Groundhog's Day, Bill Murray, he keeps waking up. He's supposed to, like, announce, like, the groundhog or whatever, and he keeps waking up on Groundhog's Day, and he keeps reliving the same day over and over and over again, and he's the only one that's remembering. So he's like, what the fuck is going on? So she was saying he's kind of like, you know, it's like Groundhog's Day. He's like a life review. He's viewing his whole life over and over and over again to like process everything. And I was like, oh, okay, so seeing him like this, it's not just what was going on with this kid's mother, it was also that too. And then when I was in a Reiki class, my Reiki teacher, I was telling her about my cousin, how I missed him, and she was like, do you want me to help you connect with him? And she had me close my eyes, and she did a guided meditation and talked me through going down into my heart space and calling forward his energy. And he came forward and he hugged me, and like it felt like he was really hugging me. It was like crazy. And then a friend of mine, I was sending her Reiki. She was on the other side of the country. But like I go into meditation and I like visualize giving a Reiki session. That's how you do Reiki from a distance. You visualize it. And I saw her boyfriend that had passed away, and to me, I'm still like, I don't know if I'm really seeing dead people. I thought I was making it up, but he kept drawing my attention to his black sneakers, and that had a significance to it. And I was hesitant to tell her what I saw, because I don't I don't know if I'm making it up or not. And she said she had bought him black sneakers. They were a pair of black Converse sneakers, and she said they were his favorite. And she had argued with his mother when he died to for him to be buried in those sneakers. And the mother wasn't going to put shoes on him because she's like, nobody sees his feet because like the bottom of the casket is closed. And so he wanted her to know, like, I'm wearing my sneakers, you know. So it's like, oh, okay, so I am connecting to things. I'm not crazy, because you don't know. Because normally when people are like, oh, I'm a medium, they talk like they're talking to someone right in front of them, like there's a fucking ghost standing in front of them. I don't do that. Even when I do connect, I'm not trying to. I've never been like, oh, I want to try to connect with this dead person and do, well, except for that when my Reiki teacher had me do the guided meditation, but I didn't realize she was actually having me connect with him. There's so much more than this 3D reality. We're so much more than our physical body, because outside of this physical body, we're eternal. We're a soul. We always exist. We always have, and we always will. So when our body dies, we still go on. Oh shit, my phone's gonna die soon. But yeah, we'll talk more about that stuff another time, because my phone is gonna die on you guys. Open the jacket again. Why? You want to see my fat stomach? It's so squishy right now. My daughter's like, she's like, oh, Mommy, you're getting too fat. She's like, but the good thing is I get to push on you. You're squishy. Like, thanks. Thanks. I'm glad my fat can entertain you. You know what? I'm kind of glad Phantom isn't, like, ready to, like, fucking meet me, because I don't want to fucking meet him when I feel fat and gross and hate myself. I don't hate myself, and I'm not fat and gross, but there's an aspect of me that feels that way about myself. And that aspect of me will talk myself out of going to meet him if he wanted to meet. For those of you that don't know, Phantom is my crush, and I call him Phantom instead of using his name on here, you know, for his privacy. Don Juan, I hope you're not being weird. Just try to have an optimistic attitude and don't dwell on the negative. I know. It's like I dwell on the negative, but I always try my best to follow it up with the positive, you know? Oh, man. Like, one time I had a dream about a dead family friend. He was at his wife's feet crying while my mom... Yeah, that wasn't a dream. You were actually seeing him while my mom talked to his wife, and my mom couldn't see him. I later told his wife about the dream. Yeah, a friend of mine who lives out of state, her mom was in a coma. Her mother just went into a coma. They didn't even know why. They couldn't figure it out. And so she called me and she wanted me to send her mom Reiki. And when I sent her mom Reiki, her mom told me, I just want to die. And I was like, I hope I'm imagining this. I'm just crazy making things up in my head. But I let my friend know. I'm like, I don't want to tell you this, but she says she just wants to die. And I'm like, I'm like new to this. Like, I don't know if what I'm experiencing is real, but, you know, if she doesn't wake up, like, I mean, maybe she wants you to know that. I'm live streaming right now. What are you looking for? Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about my friend's mom. Her mom ended up waking up from the coma, and the first thing she said to her was, I just want to die. She called me, she woke up from the coma after I sent her Reiki the second time, because she was like, can you send her Reiki again? She asked me the next day, and I was like, yeah, sure. and when I connected with her mom's energy that time, I called forward Archangel Azrael, and I'm like, is she supposed to be going with you? Because he helps people transition from, he's like the Grim Reaper, like, you come with me when you die. Um, and he reached out his hand, and she took his hand and disappeared into a fucking portal, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're done. And then I hit up my friend, I said I just finished, and like within like 10 minutes she messaged me back. She said, you woke my mom up from a coma. I'm like, no, I didn't. And yeah, when she woke up, she looked at her, she's like, and she looked at me and said, I just want to die. Her mom ended up dying a couple weeks later, and I'm glad that I did that for her, because like now, like obviously, she grieves about her mom, she misses her mom, but like she has those moments where she's like, there's something so much more here, and like you showed me that by, what you did when she was dying, and I'm like grateful that I could give that to her, because when you lose people, it really does fucking suck, and you feel so disconnected from them, and you just want them back, and just knowing that they're still out there. They're not really gone. Their body's gone. That's all. We just get so attached to this physical reality. But we need to learn how to be connected to our spirituality. And it helps us feel more connected to them when they're gone. Like, I miss my cousin and my grandfather and my boyfriend and, all the people that I've lost over the years so much. And it sucks to not be able to see them physically and hug them physically. But if I want to, I can go into meditation and see them and hug them. And it feels more real than just thinking about it. Not as real as if they were physically doing it, but it's almost like you can feel the energy touching you. It's crazy. Once I monetize the channel, and I put the join button on there for anyone that joins, maybe I'll like do guided meditations like that to help people, if they want to like connect with a loved one that's crossed over, I can set a protection and help them get into and connecting. I would love that. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I just need more view time hours. I got plenty of subscribers. I got all the subscribers I need. I just need the watch time hours. I've got over 2,000 watch time hours, guys. I just need 3,000. Then I can monetize this bitch. With the woman telling you that she wants to die reminds me of that scene from Joe Black when... Oh, I've never seen Joe Black. With the Jamaican woman for some reason. You ever found someone and you're not where you want to be in life, so forget about it? Sucks that. Just try to have an optimistic attitude. Alright. I do my best. Alright. So I'm all caught up in the comments. I'm gonna smoke my joint. So, what's going on, guys? How's it hanging? I'm gonna bring that back. I'm gonna start having people say, how's it hanging again? How's it hanging? Low, I hope. Have you guys seen Observe and Report? He says that. That wasn't my joke, that was his. I can be pretty funny and witty like that, but that wasn't mine. Oh, the person coming in your car was your sister, and a huge argument was about to start. Oh, no, she's not where I'm at. She's not where I'm at. Hey, Divya, how are you? Yes, I did miss you. Where have you been? I still have to do a fucking card reading for you. I don't even have any cards on me right now. What's going on? Like, do you still even want a card reading for that situation? Studying. Studying what? Studying what? Did you tell me before? I can't remember. I know I had someone else in here that was talking about, they were studying for something, but it wasn't you. I am a student. I miss college. I loved being a student. Like, I hated being a student, like, in school, like, but when I got to college, like, I was going for something that I wanted to do, so, like, I loved it. I love learning. And also, like, I'm, like, super ADD, so, like, I have to put in, like, extra effort to get good grades, and I managed to pull off A's. So, it makes me feel really good about myself. I was in the honor society. Oh, man. How have I been? Oh, man. Well, at the beginning of the live stream, I was explaining the fuckery that my youngest sister put me through. So, I'm good. I'm always good, even when I'm not. I'm always good, because I'm not letting anything fucking keep me down. You can fucking knock me down all you want, life. I'm gonna keep getting the fuck back up. Like, you seen Vera and Catherine in your last few lives? Catherine wasn't in the last one. I think she was in the one before that. Vera hasn't been in the last couple. Um, I don't know. I was hoping she was gonna be able to figure out the settings in her phone and see if she was gonna get the notifications. I'm gonna have to start messaging her, like, right before I come on, but I'm like, I never know when I'm gonna come on. You know, even when I try to plan to come on, I end up not coming on. What the fuck? Um, A. Yeah, A. I have no friends. I feel sad. Oh. I even abused that guy, LOL. You abused him? What do you mean? I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. Exactly, like that song. Oh, Ryan, do you like my hair? It's lighter. How you feeling about it? I had it I had it done before the Leo full moon, you know. I've got my lion's mane now. Oh, thank you, Divya. Oh yeah, it looks bloody nice, Lynn. Oh, I'm your best friend. Yeah, well, that's because other people suck. And I'm awesome. You're awesome, too. Oh, man. Oh, Ryan, new song. Shit, wait, who's it by? Arcade something. My body is a cage. My body is a cage. Keeps me from dancing with the one I love. I got a message to the world. The other song, Lady in Red. You match vibe with my Berlin friend Maddie. Is your age. Wish I had your socials. I have Facebook and Instagram, the Misfit Spirit on there. The Misfit Spirit. Yeah, it's not the Misfit Spirit Awakening on social media. Just on here. Because originally when I started the channel, it was the Misfit Spirit Awakening Tarot. Because I was starting it off with tarot, and then I'm just like, I don't want to just do tarot. I feel like I should take tarot off of there because the channel's going to be more than tarot. To whoever stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word. And the one-legged man who stole my camouflage jacket. You can hide, but you can't run. You're here all week. I love you, Ryan. Oh man, I need like a drum to be like, you know, hit the hi-hat. Why are you harsh on yourself? I'm like both. I'm like harsh on myself, but I'm also like good to myself. There's just so many different aspects within this fucking head. They all have different opinions, different thoughts, different feelings. And then I'm just sitting in between all of them, and I'm like, can't we all just get along? Life is shit. Life is shit, but it's beautiful at the same time. You know, it's like everything hurts, like relationships and connections of all kinds just make me sad because I like hurt for myself. I hurt for other people, and it's just like it feels like such a miserable existence. But then like I'm like, I can breathe. I have air in my lungs. I can see. Like, I can see the fucking trees and the snow, and it's like, I hate the snow, but it's so beautiful to look at. I just hate having to, like, try to go anywhere in it. You know? And I can hear. Like, I took a sign language. I took 2 classes of sign language in college, and my teacher was completely deaf. So, like, the only way, like, to communicate with them was to know your fucking shit and make sure you did your homework and pay attention. He was awesome. And it's like, I can't imagine not being able to hear like my kids' voices or music. Like I think it's amazing that deaf people can feel the music. That's awesome. But to not be able to hear it too, that would fucking suck. You know, like if I was born deaf and I just never knew, that would be one thing, but to have that taken away, no. No. I love music and I love singing. Like whether I sound good or bad, I don't fucking care. I love singing. I get annoyed when I sound bad, but sometimes I sound really good and I'm like, oh shit. um Also, I told my psychiatrist I had been hearing voices again. He told me I don't even have a psychiatrist. Anyway, he gave me a $160 bill, so I paid 80 and said let the other cunt pay the other half. I don't use Instagram or Facebook, but if I had any of your socials, I would share all of my stuff to you like my elder sister. So why don't you make a Facebook or you know, like you don't even have to like put yourself like on there like it. Even Ryan too. Ryan says he can't make a Facebook because you know he's not supposed to be on social media, but it's like you don't even have to put your picture or your real name on there. You know. Ryan could totally be my friend on my Misfit Spirit page and commenting and posting on there, but he'd rather not. He'd rather pretend like he can't have social media. I mean, some people just, it's just, they just don't like, I fucking hate social media, but I like it at the same time. It's like, I like that, like on my personal page, like I can share a photo of what's going on in my life and with all my family and friends, and I don't have to actually go anywhere and talk to them. I'm like so antisocial, so it's like I use social media to be social. But then sometimes I'm just like, ugh, I can't stand social media and how everyone just only uses social media. I'm like one of the people I hate. Like, it's hysterical. It's great. Oh my god, Dream. You're my best friend. I love listening to you. I love you, Divya. Bold and powerful. Is this recorded or live? It's live. Can I drop my contact or my Snapchat so I can connect you? Oh man, I don't have Snapchat. Like I had it, but I had gotten rid of it because I don't use it. I don't know. I'll let you know if I re-download it. Shit. You can email me. My email's in the description on my channel. Like if you go to my channel and where it says, what does it say? Does it say hello? My name's Lindsay. You click it and the description opens up. My email is in there. It's the Misfit Spirit 86 at Gmail. I've never had Facebook. I was born on a tiny island on a farm. We don't need social media. Okay. You're a good laugh, Lynn. Yeah, I'm a good lot of things, Ryan. Oh, man. I'm so mad about like this, like even like when I lose weight, like what is this like frog throat that's happening? Is it because I'm old? Your throat just starts to fall down. Oh, it's terrible. What the fuck? Everyone's like, oh, you gotta be mewing, and I'm like, but how do I talk when my tongue is stuck to the roof of my mouth? Mewing. Have you guys heard of mewing? It does. It does lift it up a little bit. But I have like so many things that I'm already self-conscious about that I'm trying to be in control of. Now I gotta try to make sure my tongue is lifted properly so my neck doesn't hang. What the fuck? I hate getting old. It's bullshit. I don't feel this old. Like physically I feel this, I feel older. But mentally, emotionally, energetically, like I feel like, well, actually energetically, like it's weird. It's like part of me feels like really young, but the other part of me feels like old and I don't want to do nothing. Hey Jesse, how are you? Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm fucking dazzling. I don't, why dazzling? Who says that? I've never said that before, but dazzling popped in my head. I don't know why. It kind of makes me want to watch that movie Bedazzled. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser and what's that English chick? Elizabeth Hurley. That chick. And she's like the devil, and she's gonna grant him wishes, and every time she does, like it goes like horribly wrong. Like he was just like he was like had money and was powerful or whatever, and she makes him a fucking drug lord. It's like, that's not what I meant. And she's like, you gotta be specific. That's like how manifesting works. It's like you have to when you manifest, but you have to be specific because you will manifest some fucked up shit and not even realize that you manifested it. Um, Even now I'm thinking of Aladdin with the genie. You have to be specific with what you wish for, with what you want. Mm. You know how they say it's called spelling because words are spells. We're constantly with our, not even just when we're speaking, when we're thinking, we're casting spells. It's going out into the universe and creating something, and it's trying to manifest into physical reality. So if we're having like just being like, I'm gonna say affirmations all day, just shut up with that shit, guys. Because just saying affirmations all day isn't gonna fucking better your life. But when you're having a negative thought, you should be following it up with something positive, because we're manifesting, we're creating a reality. It's like Elizabeth Hurley's character. And the genie in Aladdin. We don't need something outside of ourselves to grant our wishes for us. We're actually creating it ourselves and we don't even fucking realize it. We have the fucking Elizabeth Hurley's The Devil Within manifesting a reality. We have the genie within granting our fucking wishes, but what is it that we're asking for? You know? It's not just what you're outright verbally speaking out into the world, it's what you're thinking and feeling. JJ, words are spells, thinking are spells also, writing are spells. Exactly. That's why it's like I was saying all these things that I hate about myself earlier, but then I followed up with like, laughter and like things that I'm positive about, because like, oh man, it's like a constant battle with the devil. We all have a devil. There's not just one devil like in existence. Like we all have our own personal devil within. It's our ego. Our demons, our trauma, our wounds. They're constantly trying to manifest the same fucking things that we've already experienced into reality. So we have to be aware of that so we can counteract our thoughts and feelings with positive things, with hope and faith and belief that we can bring these things into our reality. Shitty things are going to happen regardless. There's a lot of people in the world manifesting fucked up shit. Sometimes we're collateral damage. But that whole thing that happened with my sister, that shit was energetic protection. That chick was not going to be allowed to fucking get near me, which makes me fucking sad. But I've done too much work. And I've learned too much, and I'm aware of too much, and it's like, it literally, like, my genie inside was like, if shit is fucked up, she can't be near me. And she was being shady, and it worked out that she didn't even end up with me that night. Hold on, I'm going back into the things. I'm okay, and you? Beautiful smile. Thank you, Jesse. Shit can divvy a message. I went to view her hidden message, and it sent a notification. Another mod handled this. Don't know what happened. I'm gonna email you. Okay, yeah, email me, and I'm gonna send you a bunch of stuff like my drawings and my therapist's drawing, and me and Maddie and other. All right. So when you're going to do a real live. What do you mean? Cool thought I blocked you. Divya. No, you didn't block her. She's here. She's here. What is you up to? I'm just chilling and rambling. Chilling and rambling. I think you need to make some motivational badass shorts on YouTube on your words or what you said. Oh, see, I've never made shorts or anything like that. Like, this is actually the first place I've ever fucking live streamed. I've never used live stream on any fucking social media platform, nothing like that. I don't do this shit. I don't want people looking at me, and I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I just want to sit alone. So the fact that I'm on YouTube like this is absolutely fucking insane. But now it's like, okay, so there's shorts and there's reels, and it's like, I don't know how to do these things. Now I gotta figure this out. Um, but then it's like, do I just like edit something that I said in one of the lives? Because it kind of like stuff just kind of comes to me when it comes to me. It's not, I don't know if I can plan stuff out. One of the subscribers was saying that I should be a stand-up comedian. I'm like, yeah, but like they sit and they write their stuff down. Like I just kind of like, it just happens sometimes. I'm just funny when I'm funny. When I'm not, I'm just not. And then my daughter's father was like, yeah, but you could like just write down some of the shit that you've already said that's funny. I'm like, oh yeah, smart thinking. Please do story time. Love listening to you. No one ate you. Oh yeah, no one hates you, Divya. Divya, I saw a hidden message, went to open it and thought I blocked you by mistake. Don't hate you at all. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, I think I had hit something in the settings one time because I've noticed that it's been holding messages for reviews that like the moderators haven't been doing it. So I gotta go into the settings and figure out what the fuck I fucking hit. What do you think about India? It's India. I mean, I've never been there. I've never been there. If I was the kind of person that would travel, like I would love to go to India. I would love to go all over. But I'm not I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Oh man. I'll just be here on YouTube. I'm Oh my god, you guys realize that like I'm in multiple places at once right now. How fucking cool is that? All over the fucking world. I'm all over the world right now while sitting in America. Well, you got it recorded so you could say your funny stuff on live and rewatch it and take notes. Yeah. But I'm just like, like sometimes like it's like, is the stuff that I think funny what you guys think are funny? Imagine like I like took notes and I took notes of all the things that weren't funny. Alright, I gotta get off of here, guys. I wasn't even gonna come on. But I needed to. I needed to because I was supposed to be on Wednesday and Friday and I wasn't here. I gotta go. Okay, I'll email you soon. Okay, Divya. Yeah, it's great fun. Smoking is dangerous for health. Dude, living is dangerous for health. You know? Fucking doing anything is dangerous for health these days. This is, you know what? This has actually saved people because there's been times where, like, this has, like, talked me down from doing horrible things. You know? I mean, if you smoke weed, you know. If you don't smoke weed, you don't know. But those that smoke weed know, like, yeah, I probably would have killed someone by now had I not gone and smoked a joint instead. Like, there's a lot of people that should thank this thing and be like, oh, you saved me from Lindsay. Oh, man. I would never actually kill anyone, but you know when you feel it, you're just like, oh man, like I see how easy it could be to kill someone, but it's like since I have like a conscience, I then follow through after I kill them. Then what? Then I go to jail. My kids are motherless. Like, is it worth it? No, it's not. It's not. I don't know, maybe if I didn't have children, people should worry. Oh, man. Life is rough, man. You know, like, I've done things I said I would never fucking do. And then afterwards, it's like, oh, wow. If you sit there and be like, I would never do that, life's gonna be like, oh, yeah. Life will fucking set you up just right to get you in just the right position where suddenly you're doing what you said you wouldn't fucking do. So, check yourself before you wreck yourself, for sure. Yeah. Your words are so dangerous. My words are dangerous. You know, for people that struggle with mental health, you know, in a lot of states that they give marijuana for it. Can it make mental health worse? Yeah, there's times where it actually fucking makes it worse for me. So you have to really know yourself, and you have to also keep it fucking real with yourself. And as much as you fucking love smoking weed, you have to know when it's actually being bad for you. I know when it's being bad for me. That's why I keep taking breaks from it, because I don't want it to consume me. If I've ever had a problem, like a real like addiction with drugs, it was weed. Eclipse, darling, you're back. Just push them down a wishing well and think to yourself, those things actually do work. You know what weed does for me? It slows my thoughts down, because I have, like I always tell you guys, I have so many aspects of myself inside, and they're all fucking talking at once. So it's like, when I can slow that down and actually be able to hear and feel and understand what every part of me is fucking saying, then I'm able to handle situations better. So it's like, you know, I take breaks from weed a lot, but it's because it can be a fucking problem. But also, as much as it can be a problem, it is helpful when used properly. But yeah, oh man, the energy's been getting real fucking like insane for me lately. I feel like it is collectively, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of significant changes coming for everybody in some form or another. Like, it's going to be different for everyone, but it's I it's coming. My phone's at 3%. It's going to die, but everything's going to be okay, guys. We're going to get through everything together, you know? So, we're good. I'm like giving this like doom and gloom message before I get off, but it's not doom and gloom. Change is scary. It's terrifying because we don't know what's on the other side of it, but it's a new fucking life. And it can be any life that we fucking want it to be. It's our choice. We have to be aware of how we're reacting and responding to things that are going on around us. We're more in control than we let ourselves believe. But I don't know. My phone's gonna die, so shit. I gotta get off. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be back and we'll get into more stuff some other time. Is that like a rainbow on my neck? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. It is. No. I don't know. Oh, wait. Is it my hair? It was just like shining weird on me. I'm stoned. I gotta go. And my phone's dying. So, anyways, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.